build my gallows and build them high. Makes a long time climbing before I die. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday Short Bangers. I'm Matty.
Good morning. I'm Colin.
This is last episode recorded before your holiday call.
Yep.
We'll make a good one,
Well, I'm not bothered. I'm lost in it.
Well, there is that. You might be bored sitting sunning yourself at the pool, just going.
Never be that bored.
Never be that bored. Gone through the good ones. What have I got left?
Never be that bored.
I've got loads
stacked up, actually.
Very rarely listen to our ones back, right? Very, very rarely. But sometimes if I'm out and it comes on, I'll just listen to it. Okay, if it's like autoplays, the one will come on. I'll listen to
it. How does that work? Because my daughter, my youngest, she's got Spotify, obviously. We've got the family account. And she was playing a song in the car. And then it skipped on the long bangers after that. But I don't know what she's done. I don't know if she's fucking secretly listening. And it's like she's got it on autoplay or something. I don't know. And she's like, wow, turn this off. And it's still listening to you. And I'm thinking, why is it on your list? Like, you're too young to be listening to that shit anyway. You're not even 13 yet.
It's got if I've listened to Top Flight Time Machine and that, and there's whatever else is there. If it's the next one on, it'll just start playing. I normally go and turn it off quite quick. I don't like listening to myself, but that's the thing. Funny thing we do is we put it on YouTube for the Doug. Sometimes, he quite likes watching it. It's not quite happy in the living room if it's.
Biggest listener.
If it's us,
gets the plays up, I suppose.
Well, that's it. And
when you come out saying that's 1 million listens, it's like 500,000.
Half a million by the Doug. Doesn't complain, do you know?
Loves it.
Doesn't howl at the TV or anything, so decent. Right, let's get the questions right. 150k on Hanlon Hill. It's the memory of your shed that makes me turn red. Surprise, surprise, surprise. That's a quote from the Sundays. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done or witnessed in a garden outhouse?
Embarrassing? I can't think of anything embarrassing. I do remember dismantling a hut in my first flat. We were dismantling that in a greenhouse, and we couldn't get it down. And my mate who works in the house building trade, he's not a builder, he does the drawings. He just fucking basically swung on grabbed the wood in the roof and fucking swung through, two-footed it straight through to get the front off. It was quite impressive. Although, actually, we got the new one and we were building the new one up. Here we go, this'll do as embarrassing. And I'll not say who it was we need to paint it, right? Like get the creosote or the wood paint or whatever it was we used at the time on it, and painted the inside of the door, the inside. And I'm like, no, that doesn't need done because it's inside. It's dry, and it forever smelt of fucking paint like inside the hut. So that's embarrassing. Now, why are you painting the inside?
When I was wee, right, and I try to remember this right, because I can't quite remember who it was that did it, right, whether it was me or my pal. Talking when we were maybe 7 or 8, right, young kids, he had a greenhouse in his back garden, mate Darren. And every now and again we would shut each other in it, just for like a laugh, obviously, Ken.
Yeah.
And I think it was me that was shut in it, right? He shut me in it, and I was pissed off, and he wouldn't let me out. And I got a bogey and flicked it, right? And it stuck on the greenhouse window. It was there for years. Like, whenever, it just never ever got cleaned off. It was like a constant reminder. Anything you went in his back garden, you're like, have we looked for it? And you go, oh, it's not still there. A greenhouse.
It fucking dry out in there as well. Imagine.
I know. Yuck. Minging it. Bairns. Saved me eating it, I suppose, eh?
Well, that's it. Miss that nutrition.
Aye. So I couldn't really think of any other things that's been embarrassing in a hut or an outhouse.
Nah.
Nah, I need to fucking live a little way. I need to start doing things like that. Tom Wallace, Whiskey Row and Ginger. You were raving about the whiskey and ginger you had in the last episode. What Whiskey Row was used and what make a ginger ale or ginger beer? Did we talk about this? Or maybe I had the
No, you
conversation
mentioned that
on
you
Twitter.
drank it. Ginger ale it was.
Ginger
I
ale.
think.
And it was a smooth and sweet Whiskey
Hmm.
Row. What's the difference between ginger ale and ginger beer?
I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's one's more fizzy than the other, or I don't know. I don't know actually what the difference is, but I normally get I quite like a rum with ginger beer. So it would be ginger beer I would get though rather than ginger ale, but I don't know because I've seen ginger ale and I go, "Here, just get that." I don't know if it's stronger, more less concentrated, or I don't know. You can answer.
I'm having a wee look, right? So, well, we can't speak for all, or this is from a company, well, we can't speak for all ginger beers. A true ginger beer is brewed just like a beer using real ginger. Bundaberg ginger beer is traditionally brewed over 3 days using real ginger, whereas ginger ale is often a version of carbonated water that's flavoured with ginger syrup.
Oh, so ginger ale's less gingery, if you like, than
Less
ginger beer.
authentic, aye.
Oh, I thought it was maybe the other way around. There we go. That's interesting.
Ginger beer is the one to go for then, I suppose, if
I
you want the
didn't
full
mind ginger beer.
flavour.
It does give me the reflux though during the night. Like that's the one like that I've often thought, fuck, and then had to get him had a wee glass of milk or something to cool it down. I know you get it more often than me, but that's the one thing that triggers me. But I do like it. Rum and ginger beer, it's lovely.
Aye, that sounds nice.
Dark and stormy is what they call it. Like in the if you get it as a cocktail, they ram it through the ice and lime as well. And they sell it as a dark and stormy. Lovely.
Oh, aye, that sounds nice. I've got they upped my medication for the heartburn and that, and give me stuff liquid to take at night, as well as this Polish fucking fermented.
As well as that, that's the stuff you just source yourself, or somebody put you in touch with.
Yeah, it works for cheap though. I had it for the kid.
But what's working? They're increased medicine, or you're drinking this off-brand stuff?
It's all of it. So that stuff had helped until I started taking the tablets for my back, and then that just fucked everything. It was like, didn't matter what I was taking, even with the heartburn tablets, it was still happening. So the doctor, when I spoke to him last, he was like, "I'll just double your dose in that and then give you this liquid." Basically Gaviscon, I think, yeah. Aniseed flavour. I think it might kind of make a nice flavour. Heartburn liquid.
Some people like aniseed.
I know that. Like, I didn't mean aniseed, but that liquid's fucking rank. It's like the mint one. You ever had like the mint Gaviscon?
Aye. I've been fortunate. Like, if I do get it, which is rare, but if I have had it, milk stops me.
Aye, milk's alright, but it's not strong enough.
No, that's what I mean. That's how I've been lucky, I think, because I know it can be a lot worse than that. But I've been fortunate that milk. Do you ever remember milk of magnesia? Remember that when you were wee? I can't remember the last time I ever saw that. I'm sure if I wasn't feeling well, I would get some of that rammed in my throat.
I think it was just one of these like cod liver oil or whatever, just like a sort of catch-all, cure-all medicine. Neil Renton had tweeted earlier in the week, £7.45 for a bottle of Gaviscon. That's hard to swallow. Very good, Neil.
Thanks, Neil.
Right, Guinness 2022 asks, what song would the Bangers choose to sing at karaoke if a mic was proffered at some Spanish holiday resort?
I don't know, something we were just talking about karaoke earlier. Like, it's not really a thing I've ever done that I've ever really fancied then. My mate done 500 miles in a Hearts town. He was not really a football fan. He would say he's a Habs fan.
Yeah.
If he doesn't go to games and doesn't pay any attention. And we were out. There was a few of us out, and he got karaoke 500 miles in a renowned town full of Habs fans. And they were doing that great. But then I didn't even get that either, though, because like, why would you only like the Proclaimers because you're a Habs fan, and why would you not like them because you're a Habs fan? It's not like they sing loads of Hibs songs. Like they've got songs from Relief that Hibs adopted. Not they never wrote it for Hibs, so you could argue maybe they did a wee bit. Certainly the time when they wrote it and all that. But I didn't get that I'm a Hibs fan and I like the Proclaimers, so they style chat. Or I'm a Hibs fan, so I do.
Aye. Aye, no, I'm on board with that.
Because songs like Cap in Hand and that are fucking brilliant. I don't know why the SNP didn't adopt it. Might have been too divisive. I don't know.
Salmond was a
for
jambo, eh?
Well, that's it. Maybe that's why. But that's mentally
Aye.
because it's absolutely brilliant song. That one. I would pick one that's fairly easy to sing. And I would probably try and pick one that you would get folk joining in as well.
That's a good shout.
So something like Brown Eyed Girl, like that. I would have maybe went Sweet Caroline in the old days before that kind of got
abused.
Aye. Something like that, you'll get them. You get the crowd joining in.
Aye. I don't think they're that easy to sing, though, eh? Do you know, I can't carry a tune, eh? So
I think you do have to at karaoke. My experience of watching folk.
Yeah, I suppose. Obviously, like Parklife. Parklife would be an easy one to do. You could play something by the streets probably and get away with that.
Just talk through it.
Aye, without having to sing. Chemical Brothers, Hey Boy, Hey Girl. Easy. Do that.
That's a great shout.
Aye.
When they get folks singing along, like you might.
Every time we've got fucking the boot to sing along like that, but
Insomnia.
When it comes on the club.
Faithless. You go Faithless.
Right, next question, Tom Wallace. Topic is black belt. If you attain 10th Dan in judo, is it yours forever, even if you stop?
I have no idea. I don't even care what that means.
I think that's like the maximum. I think that's when you've completed judo. Is when you've got your 10th Dan.
So that means you've won your black belt or gained it, earned it, however that works, and then you've won 10 fights after. Is that what 10th Dan means?
I'm guessing, but I think once you get your black belt, you then have to go through the colours again, like black with white tags. You do like white, yellow. I think if it follows the same pattern as snooker. They should have done that if they were thinking about it to make it easy for everybody to remember. So the snooker colours, once you
brown comes, it's not the same because brown's before black, isn't it? Whereas, you've got blue pink in between there on the snooker table.
But black's the last one in snooker. Last one on your judo.
It's also the last one in project management. And then the project management. So, but that goes yellow, green, black. So that skips brown, blue, pink.
That's pandering to folk, isn't it? When they did that, they'll go, how will we try to make this sound like it's like a big and hard thing to do?
But that is the levels, though. Yellow and green first. Would you go, that is the first colours?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a gap in the market there.
Maybe
we could make a blue belt and a brown belt.
I think there's a blue belt for judo in that, though.
Not for project management.
Oh, for project management? Yeah, we should do that. And then, why not? Why not?
You're going to have to look up what 10th Dan means on your chat. Ask John.
Well, how do you get 10th Dan on judo? I think it is where you have to kind of go around again. But I think if you have to do that 10 times.
That sounds dull as fuck, eh? Like you've already got black belt and now you're going round again. Like, when do you ever get any, achievement? You know what I mean?
So, the 8th, 9th and 10th Dan can be awarded only to those who have been continuously involved in activity of judo, such as competition, teaching, training and coaching, refereeing or administration, have actively practiced judo, have a perfect personality recognised for his or her charisma, radiance and ethics, have a perfect career. Okay, hell. You're not asking much.
No. So nobody gets it then, basically, is what they're saying, eh?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe when somebody gets it, we'll get the answer, Tom.
Aye, there's a lot of information. I think there's maybe conflicting stuff in as well. It's how long does it take? 9 years at 9th Dan rank.
Aye.
And then you get it.
And then you keep it.
You know what? Most folks interested, judo doesn't go that long. They do it for a wee while when they think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
They do it for maybe 6-7 months, realise it's a bit cuddling in that.
Yeah.
And then they go, nah. And that's it, they pack it in. So I think if you do more than a year, you should probably get fast-tracked to the 10th Dan.
I would go with that.
Yeah.
You've got to put some incentive in there, yeah. But
Aye.
then, is the incentive? Aye. See, if you get beat in a fight, there is judo fights, yeah. We've
Aye.
seen it in the Olympics and that.
Yeah.
Do you lose a Dan?
No, I think you just
You're
have to
doing a
keep going.
level.
As long as you keep going, you'll get it
Mm.
back. You might get a temporary setback. But they just said like administration. Like, fucking,
Aye. I
so,
know, just collect the fees and that for the
aye.
tournaments and stuff.
And
Mental, what's
refereeing.
I going to do it?
Aye. So you could be 10th Dan for
Mm.
collecting
The
fees or whatever.
refereeing's an interesting one. I suppose that keeps the tournaments going and that as well. I mean, and if you've been good at it, refereeing should be able to be good at refereeing. I was
Yeah.
watching that overlap last night, and the Roy Keane, Gary Neville, and Carragher had a go at
Oh, aye. The refereeing.
refereeing.
Saw that one.
Aye, it was quite good. But you seen it and you think, well, Neville was very good because he can't be us running, but the other two seemed quite good at it. But that was because they're probably thinking how they, like they can see the other side of it. I think that's where
Aye.
referees fall over. So I get it for the judo and presumably karate point of view that you go and I don't know why I said that, but I guess like all martial arts will have similarities in that kind because they've all got dans and all that in all the martial arts.
Aye. Imagine if your name was Dan and you were doing it.
Yeah.
I think you would get special treatment.
I wonder if you get to skip a level or two.
Aye.
Like first Dan and all.
Because you're already your first Dan, aren't you? The time you go in.
Training two. Training level two.
Unless there's already a couple in the class and you might come in as third Dan or fourth Dan. Depending when you're there. Tom Wallace said Wimbledon is the topic. Do us taxpayers have to pay the Navy, Army and Air Force to steward Wimbledon?
Who's shared? I don't know. They shared it.
They're always there, aren't they? Like,
I've not watched a minute yet.
Don't know about all of them.
It's the poor fucking ball boys and that and ball girls I feel sorry for. Like, you just think. I mean, they get some nice fucking Ralph Lauren gear and that. Well, it was Ralph Lauren, I don't know if it still is. They get that out a bit. You just think they get, like, most of the players look at them like they're a piece of shit. And it's not just that. It's actually the way they've got to stand with their hands straight and all that. And the way they chuck the ball, you think, just chuck it underarm.
Aye.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Like, with that fucking dropping it down thing and all that. Like, it just looks fucking wanky as anything. It's like quite old fashioned and dated.
Why do tennis players take a few balls and then fuck a few off? Do you know what I mean? Like they go, right, here's 7, they go, like, here's 4, and they go, like, 2, and they just fucking whack the other 2. It's like, just take fucking 2.
It's because they're pretending they came with their doing. These professionals, right?
Like when footballers put their hand up for a corner, whether they've got a routine planned or not, they'll do a signal. You did the signal for you. We've no practice there then. It's like that because we've seen somebody else do it.
No, I think possibly that is the copy thing, but also I think they're looking at them and going, "There's less fucking fur on that one than there is that one, so I'll know the hit is hard or whatever." But then they just get the next time, Like,
yeah.
Once they scalp the net with one and then they hit the other one for an ace, then they go and gives an R4. 2 of them again are the same fucking 2. And I don't think it ever happens at the start of a game. Or the start, come in, they go, new balls, please, and they get one after that. I don't know, do 7 games or whatever it is, they change them. And they're on you. So I think they just assume, they need to check these ones. So just give me 2, mate. I get why they take 2, right? It's because in case they smash the net with the first one, then they get the second one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, it could be that, or it could just be to show off that they can hold 3 balls in their hand because it's quite a fucking task.
Aye, harder than it looks. Aye. Yeah. And then I think it can't be that comfortable running with a tennis ball in your pocket as well because the shorts are like the loose shorts that they're wearing.
And the dive about, so you're landing on a ball, it'd be quite fucking slow.
Aye.
I think there was I can't remember the name, was it Sanchez or something, Spanish, I think she was years ago. She used to have a wee plastic thing on it, like round her waist, and it would be at her back, and she'd stick a spare ball in the wee catch thing, so it was like just like a belt, effectively, round her, and she could catch the ball in her back.
Bum bag.
Don't mind more of them than you do that.
Aye. Maybe we could invent them again as well. Reinvent them.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the clip of the ball boy that falls into the ball as he's running back? He goes to pick up the balls and he chucks them, and the boys have it to serve. And the lad is run tripped up and just goes fucking scud into the wall.
I've
But
seen that.
he quickly turns around. So the time the tennis player's going, what the fuck is that? He's just sort of standing there like,
Aye. Just make a cushion check or fuck off. And
listen to me.
and that I know, but it's like that's what I mean, they're shit scared. Like he's
Aye.
just done a header into the wall and blutered himself. And he's gone, fuck, I'm going to get in trouble.
I'm going to get it tight. Right, Ian T says, why do some folks start out on a fitness regime but fall off the wagon either before they start or during? Not everyone can be virtuous goal achievers.
Why? It's because they can't be arsed. It's a motivation, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But you might get a bit where you go demotivated by something that then causes you to say, oh, what's the point? You might have been doing it for a week and you go, fuck, I never lost then. What's the fucking point?
I think a lot of the time, go back to what I was saying about judo, is things look good. See when you see folk doing things and you're like, oh, that looks quite good.
Mm.
And then you do it and you go, that's shite.
Mm-hmm.
Like running. I fucking hate running.
Mm.
But sometimes I see people running and go, okay, well, it's a nice night in there. That would be decent.
Yeah.
And I forget how much I hate it. Going to try it and I go, nah, why did I think that was going to be good?
I know, but it is good though. Like that's the thing. I used to think that as well. It's because it was too hard that I said I didn't like it.
Too hard,
not because
and shit.
It's no shit. It's only shit because it's hard.
Yeah, but some hard stuff
when you're talking about getting mental headspace and all that, it's brilliant for that.
Aye.
And it's just because it's too hard that you're going. You're not getting the mental headspace because your head's gone. This is too fucking hard, mate.
Aye. It's like walking past a chippy. Do you know, like it sounds like a good thing to do until you do it and then you go, fucking, try to go the chippy.
I didn't have chippies anymore. Like the last one I had, I felt fucking sick after it.
Did you?
Aye, the chippies are shite. I used to love the smell and all that, but I just, I don't know. I hypnotise myself into saying I kind of like them or something. I can't. Anytime we've spoken about it even in the last 2 or 3 years when we've been doing this, and you go, we're talking about fucking deep fried haggis or something, we've got to go and get it, and then you go and get it, and you go, that was nice. The anticipation is so much better at a chippy than the actual fact.
That's true. Aye, that's good though. I need to stop talking about it, otherwise that's what we're having for my dinner.
This is not good, yeah.
I know. Right, I think we're almost at time. I forgot to set the timer properly on this one, Colin. So we've got 3 questions left. Let's just quickly get through these ones, and then that'll be us. Right, Lex Lofer. It looks like the Daily Ranger has fallen big time for the fake Scott Wright story. So I wondered if the bangers have been taken by anything so easily. I don't know what the fake Scott Wright story is. Was that he was going to go to, where is it? Gerard is he like in Saudi or Iran or somewhere like that?
I didn't care who Scott Wright is.
Former Aberdeen went to Rangers.
Oh, right, aye, okay. When have I been taking this easily? I like to think know that easily because I never, even when somebody's like adamant, you were getting the rumours last night.
Aye.
And nothing's happened again today. And you're like, nobody really knows, eh? No. Like, so I never trust anyone. And I've made up rumours. We've been part of it, making up rumours how easy it is to spread stuff in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So I've certainly not been caught out with anything like that, I don't think.
Nah, I can't.
There's ones you want to believe, eh? And it's easy to want to believe it. Like, you've got kids that are younger, and if they see something, they'll go, oh, that's going to happen. And you're like, calm the fuck down, like, it's not going to happen, or it might happen, but no point getting worked up about it now because it's not happened yet.
Aye. Okay, William Turner said, as would you rather be a salmon or an owl? Salmon, I'd say owl, higher up the food chain. Mate of the day is an owl as well. Salmon's
swim a bit.
Swimming and then fucking
do you want stuff
difficult swimming as well.
Eh? I thought you wanted to do less.
No, that's all you can do. You know, I like the opportunity to do less, but it's not even like the salmon's got the good swim either. It's got to go upstream. So even that's a fucking ball ache for it.
And what does an owl do? Just fly about?
Fly about catches prey.
Right.
Acts clever. I don't think they're that clever, by the way. I've fucking
Just
seen it. I will asked it some fairly rudimentary mathematical questions, could not fucking answer. So I think they give it the big and look how clever I am, but really they're fucking not. Right, and then the last question this week is for Neil. Renton, with the revelation that Matty has with glasses has become heartbeat heartthrob Nick Berry, and Stephen Naismith is trying to look like Fatus Prickus. When have you been mistaken for a celeb? I was once mistaken for Head and Shoulders era Jason McAteer in the Cowgate subway.
Was he really?
Well,
He's fancy himself. Neil Egg, he's made that up.
He
makes a lot of things up.
Well, he made up the bear stuff last week, which he's insisting is actual factual, but we still have our doubts, Neil.
Critics always makes that up.
Aye.
I don't think I've ever been mistaken for anybody. I don't think I have. I think on here, folks say they look like Sean Ryder at one point, and who's the other one? There's somebody else. One of the flattering ones.
Never are, eh? When I was in my teens, there was sometimes get the PJ and Duncan show because I had curtains. That was
too tall for them.
I know, and not blind as well, whichever one.
I think it would be the one though that isn't blind.
Yeah,
they're bringing that back.
Just do it to see. That'd be good, eh? That was quality. Right. On that note, we're out of time. Come and have a lovely holiday. I'm sure we'll speak to you before then, but listeners won't. So I'm sure they, on their behalf, I wish you a lovely holiday as well.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you next time.
Well, they trailed me down when I broke free. I drank all the whiskey in Tennessee. I don't drink water, no.